A major decision by New York Judge Juan Merchan, pushing Trump's sentencing in his hush money case to November 26th, 3 weeks after Election Day. In a 4-page ruling, Merchan argued that holding a hearing before the election could create the appearance that it's meant to affect the vote. Writing in part, "This is not a decision this court makes lightly, but it is the decision which, in this court's view, best advances the interests of justice." Trump was convicted of 34 felony charges in May, a jury finding he falsified records to hide an affair with adult film star Stormy Daniels. Trump's lawyers have pushed to delay the sentencing, arguing that it would amount to election interference if he were sentenced before the polls opened.
It's a momentous victory for Trump, who has tried everything possible and has cited the reputational harm that he would absorb if he were sentenced before.
And this wasn't the only legal development for the former president. Earlier on Friday, Trump was in a New York courtroom calling for a new trial after a jury found him liable for sexual abuse and defamation last year. That 9-person jury awarding $5 million in damages to columnist E. Jean Carroll after she accused Trump of sexually abusing her in a department store in the 90s and then defaming her years later. Trump's lawyers have argued that the first trial was biased against him because the judge decided to allow additional evidence and testimony, including from a woman who accused Trump of groping her on a plane decades earlier.
It didn't happen, and she would not have been the chosen one. Thank you very much.
Trump balancing his legal challenges with a political campaign. Just hours after leaving the courthouse, he made a campaign stop, speaking with the Fraternal Order of Police after scoring the group's endorsement.
The day I take office is the day that Kamala's crime wave comes to an end. It's a crime wave in our country.
The Harris campaign looking to counter this endorsement, releasing a letter penned by 101 former and current law enforcement officials pledging their support for Harris. Harris, meanwhile, was not on the campaign trail on Friday. She's in Pittsburgh, where she'll spend the next couple days preparing for the pivotal debate next Tuesday against Trump. Reporting here in Washington, the 7 Koslof, Spectrum News.